OR TV. Innovative content, global audience.
The way in which the people dress, the pattern of the way they dance, the kind of food they eat, and basically the way they do things is known as culture. My name is Maryval Eze, reaching live from your Sarasiri studio here in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, and I'm on the culture show, your culture, our culture. And on this show, we talk about the beautiful parts of people culture. We get to know the do's and the don'ts in their culture. Today, we'll be talking about the beautiful culture of the Ohafia people in Abia State. We want to know the interesting parts of this culture, a lot of things about this culture that will interest us. And I have my beautiful co-host on the show today that is from that part of Abia State, right? The Ohafia culture is from that part of Abia State. I think she'll be highlighting us more, telling us more about this culture. Let's get to know what you understand is unique about the Ohafia culture. Can you please introduce yourself?
First of all, as we all know, good afternoon once again, my viewers. I am Mykael Deborah and I am an Ohafia baby. In fact, I'm from there, although I didn't grow up there, but when it comes to my culture, yes, I can beat my chest
Really?
about
Yeah, that makes man so much. Then you got your culture. Okay, last week we did talk about the Kuru culture in Plateau State, and we had a guest on the show that actually educated us about the culture. One thing I love about that Kuru culture is they have a lot of product they farm, the Irish potato. We all know Plateau State as a state that has much of Irish potato. A lot of farm produce in their states. They have beautiful dress and all of that. And so now they have your culture, although I've been seeing fine food, beautiful looking food, and also the beautiful attire. But I see most of the male folks, and they have a lot of interesting thing about this culture, their wonders, traditional marriage, everything. These are the things we see today. But first of all, Deborah, can you tell me one thing that interests you about your culture? What's the interesting thing about your culture?
Well, the most interesting thing about my culture is the Ekpe festival. It's about the New Yam festival. Is when masquerades come out to come and display how they can dance, and when the native doctor comes to tell the people of the land that okay, oh, it is time. Oh, the yam is ripe. It's time for we all to go and harvest and eat happily and thank the gods of the land as well for the bountiful harvest. That's
Wow.
the best part of my culture that I always love.
And I think this has to do with a lot of people coming together, right?
Yes, like everybody comes together. The native doctor will definitely he will uproot the yam, then he cut off the head and put it back into the ground.
Really?
Yes, that's around September period. That's when they normally do the New Yam
I think
festival.
that should be one interesting thing about the culture, if you ask me.
Yes.
You know, the thing is, everybody has their unique thing they do in their culture, and that is what makes it beautiful. And that is why I say one important thing about this culture show is you get to know about people's culture, even a place or even places you've not been able to travel to, places you've not seen with your bare eyes. You get then this show makes you know about them. You get and the thing is, I really want to know about the history of the Ohafia people. How comes about this Ohafia people in Abia State?
Mhm. Well, for the Ohafia people, as we all know, we hail from Abia State. Well, Elu Ohafia, that's like our central, that's where our ancestral people came from. And some time ago, it was they came all the way from Benin and came and dwelt in the Igbo region. And we created this awareness that okay, well, people have come to dwell in this land and they are living happily and dwelling happily in Abia State, Ohafia. We have Ebe Ohafia, we have Edo Ohafia. Ebe Ohafia is like our capital, just like we have Abia State and Umuahia as the capital. Then Ohafia local government now, our capital in Ohafia local government is known as Ebe.
Okay, now there's something I saw about this culture, the Ohafia culture. Maybe you can actually explain more. He said, once the name Ohafia is being mentioned, what comes to the mind immediately is a group of traditional dancers whose leaders carries a supposed basket of a human head on his head. Traditional warrior like dancers celebrate the human head as champions too after winning trophies. So what's up? How comes about this human head?
Okay, one thing with the Ohafia culture is that once you just hear Ohafia, in fact, the first thing that comes to your mind is those warriors. Like they ascribe us to be people that know how to fight, and we go for war and make sure we don't come back as losers. We must win.
Yeah, they said cutting the human head is what they see as a form of defeat, right?
Yes.
So that's the
So
culture.
immediately they have won, they cut the head and they put it on. There's this platter like that that they put it on top. Then dance and come back to the village, giving the villagers and the king the motive that we have conquered again. So we collect that particular village that we conquered now becomes a subject.
So what do they do with the head when they bring it back? So some people throw it away. You will not bury it.
It's
So,
for ritual now.
Like,
We give
seriously?
it back to the native doctor. The
it's so
native doctor knows what
scary.
it
It's
can
so
do.
scary. Like you asked me, it's so scary. So
It's
scary,
just
so
to make
scary.
sure that the community live in peace, because it's just for instance now you have there's a battle going on, definitely there must be a winner. So Ohafia people are known as winners, so to show that truly they actually won, they just have to like cut off the head of whosoever was their the warrior fighting against them, the chief warrior fighting against them. They cut off the head and bring it back to
Wow, that's
the
cool.
community.
Okay, the thing is, in every culture has their different food. That's why I say the pattern of way which people dress, the kind of food they eat.
Yeah.
And when we talk about dance, every culture with a different kind of dance. You get some people bed right dancing, some people will roll like the
Like
snake
snake.
dance, some people use their waist, some will use only their leg. You get, but that's culture, and that's how beautiful it is, right?
Yeah.
Although I know there's this video of the Ohafia people with their dance that we'll get to see, but we'll come to that. But I want us to talk about their food. That's why I say every culture with their different kinds of food. Can you tell me, list some of your food and how they are being prepared?
Okay, I will start with my favorite. Igbo people have their different way of preparing oha soup, but we don't call it oha in Okon. That's where I'm from. Okon Aku, Ohafia local government. So my own village or Ohafia people generally we call it ora soup. The way we prepare it, this
Is it the
egusi-
popular or oral leaf I do? Like the
yes,
oral leaf?
the normal oha leaf that you know.
Ah, okay.
So now in preparation of this particular soup, this egusi that we all know that okay, you just fry it. No, we don't just do that. We pound the egusi with onions and pepper and a little bit of salt. You pound until you see the oil of the egusi coming out. Then once you notice that the oil has started coming out, you now start cutting it small, small, like mold it into molds, put them in a plate. By that time, your water of stockfish, pomo, rice
Seriously?
fish.
Oh, wait. It's not like I'm cutting you. So in a nutshell, some people that don't have money cannot eat that kind of soup.
No.
Okay, now have your soup is for the rich people. That's what she's trying to tell me right now. Really?
Oh, that soup is a what is so after when your stockfish and all your stocks are actually on fire and they're boiling, then you bring this your molded egusi and drop it inside. So you allow it to cook. Like it will cook when you know that it has fully cooked. Is if you bring out one and break it, you see that the inside is white. It will not be oily inside.
Really?
Yes, it's white.
Wait, despite oil in the water, this egusi
Yes.
not collect that oil.
Yes, it will not collect the oil.
Wow, this is magic.
So you put it in the food, in the pot rather. You allow it to cook. After it has cooked very well, then you add your red oil and allow it to simmer. Add your crayfish. Then when you know that you've gotten the aroma that you're looking for with all the bobo that you put inside, like your ingredients, maggi and salt and pepper and the likes of it, and you now bring your oral leaf. Some we call it cocoa leaf. You bring your cocoa leaf, you cut it not with you know how we Igbos are now. We don't use knife to cut the normal oha leaf. Let me just put it in the plain terms. But you use your hand and pick it, then put it inside your soup. Don't allow it to even stay up to 2-3 minutes. Bring it down. Soup is ready.
Really? So what about that one that like the egusi? I don't know how they call it. the egusi is normally strong. I see the
And
bone
that's
is.
that is the soup I'm talking about.
And so, but that one that is not in the soup, like they eat it like
Yes,
that.
you eat it like that. It's very nice. That's why.
So it's a different type. You can use one for soup. You can eat only the egusi like that. Because do you know why I'm saying this? I think that was the time we visited Abia State. This egusi is being molded like it was so plenty. They put it in there and gave it to us. It's not in any soup. It was dried. You get. Although I don't know about it. I don't know how to eat it. You understand? So I was like, so how did they prepare this? That was what I actually wanted to ask you. Like, how did they do that dry egusi? That people
For
eat it
that
like
one.
snacks.
For that one, after removing it from the mortar, that's you pressed out the oil and molded it, then a dry pan, like a very dry pan, nothing, there's no oil inside whatsoever. Remember, when you're pounding it, you put your salt, you put small maggi, like very small, so that it can have taste in the mouth. Then you put it on that dry pan and just fry along, like as if you want to fry granules. Then once you notice that it's getting that whitish or brownish a bit color, you bring it down from fire so that it doesn't get hot. You can eat it as a snack.
Wow, I love that. So what other food people have that you love?
Abacha.
Okay. I want to make people have the different pattern of preparing abacha because I know everybody with their own method though.
Okay, so for this abacha, normally we know that abacha is cassava. Cassava is gotten from cassava. When you grate it from, yes, after grating it and you wash it, you dry it inside the basket and everything, and you've gotten that flaky this thing that you want, then you boil water, soak it inside, allow it to get soft, then remove it from, like, pour it into the filter. And we get, there's this what's the name of this thing? I'll remember the name of it. Then you get your onions, your oil, your, there's this green garden egg. Not
Yes,
this normal
that, yeah, I
garden
know.
egg.
That one is always bitter.
It's always bitter.
By the way,
Yes.
they love to use that.
It's
very
medicinal.
well. Okay.
I would say it's medicinal, yes. So you get that particular garden egg, you cut it, like dice it small. Then you get your mix it. After mixing it, then you bring down your abacha that you've filtered out of water and mix it. Now there are two types of abacha. There's one we also do in our side. That one we use okazi leaf, not the normal abacha that people know. This okazi leaf now, that one you get your mortar. Maybe if you want to use prawns or you want to use any seafood to prepare it, you get all of them. Then you pour your oil, put your akawa inside the oil, get your okazi leaf, put it inside, mix it with the oil very well.
Well, I think you pound it, right?
Yes, some people normally soak the
You know,
akawa
one
inside
thing
water
about
and
that, come, I
just
noticed
use
that
the water.
some people, it normally disturbs them, like worry their stomach, like it normally disturb them. Some people feel like that okama. I don't know, but what I feel, some people normally boil it a bit, like I use the water.
That's what
mix.
I'm saying.
Some people pound it raw, and that is why you see the way ukwobi comes in. You know, they put that okama in ukwobi. Why once they finish taking it, they start to purge. Yeah, they start to purge. So it depends on what your system can take,
accept,
right?
actually,
Yeah.
that's true.
That's
So for this Ohafia type of abacha, not the regular abacha that you eat elsewhere, that we normally use with okazi leaf, this akawa, it's always soaked inside water. Sometimes we boil it, sometimes since it's already soaked inside the water and it's refrigerated, we just bring it out and allow it to warm up. Then before adding it inside the oil, then put crayfish, pepper, pound them. Then all these big crayfish, the prawns, put them. Oporoko, will cook the oporoko separate to make sure that it gets soft, so that when you're eating it, it will not be hard.
Now this is what I'm saying. It is not everybody, you understand,
Yeah.
that adds the stockfish to the abacha. So you see, everybody, you understand, there are different ways of preparing the abacha. There are people that will not add stockfish. They might not actually fancy it in the abacha. There are people that add stockfish, you get. But that's culture, and that's the beautiful part of culture. Okay, now let's go down to the marriage part. Let's talk about your traditional marriage. Can you tell us about your traditional marriage, like the process? Because some people will tell you, you knock at the door of your in-law for like 3 times. You go visiting and telling them the intentions for like 3 times, or say just 2 times, and you get the list and everything is being sorted out. So I want you to tell me about the Ohafia. You get their marriage.
Okay.
How is it being done? And first of all, you won't forget. I still want you to tell me about their bride price. Is it expensive? Is it affordable? Can rich people? No, is it only rich people that get married to your happier ladies, or even the average or the poor can actually go there? Can you tell us about it?
Okay, so where should I start from? Should I start from the marriage, or should I start from
The
who can
climax
come
before the anticlimax. So let's talk about the process of the marriage. Then we'll go down to the bride price.
Thank you very much. Well, first of all, if you see any Ohafia lady that you know and you want to settle down with this person, you don't approach her parents. You're not the one to approach her parents.
Sure, it's everywhere.
You go back, tell your people that you've seen somebody and you like this person, you want this person. Now, the elders, it's not just maybe your elder brother, no. The elders like your uncles, your father, yes, those kind of people. Your mom is not going to come, just the male gender actually. So they go to your father's house and tell him, they come to our father's house rather, and tell our father, okay, I have seen somebody, I've seen a flower in the
Why do you
vineyard.
always use the word flower? We flower. No, let's talk about this part. Every time I saw one beautiful flower in your house, I want to pick up the flower. I try the flower. I don't understand.
There's no other. No, flowers are beautiful. So since we are beautiful, they have to give us that.
Oh my God!
that description.
Well, that's how it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, but mind you, if your elders are coming to visit the Ohafia's lady's family, they don't come empty-handed. They come with cola and the wine. That's their first visit.
First visit.
You come with cola and the wine.
Okay.
The reason is because if you come, that is the response from this Ohafia lady's parents would be, we're not celebrating anything. So why are you bringing celebration to the house? So now you will now explain. You're not. The funny part of it is you are not coming with your elders. So it's just your elders that are coming to come and speak on.
Okay, you're not even coming on your
You
own.
are not coming.
Like the first time you want to go to your
The
in-laws
first
place,
visit.
you're not showing face.
You're
The
not
others are
showing
going.
face. Yes.
This is serious. Now you saw what I'm saying. Culture.
Just
That
the
is
elders.
culture. Everybody with their own culture.
So now the
Okay.
reason why the elders go with the cola and the wine is to tell the presupposed in-laws that we have seen a beautiful person, we have seen a beautiful flower, and we have come to pluck it from your vineyard. And the another reason why they go is with that is so that they will be accepted. Because if you don't come with these two items, nobody will listen to you.
The
You
cola
just
and the
came,
wine.
yes, you just came to
But
listen.
now let me correct this. Sometimes, and some when you want to go to their in-laws place, they carry hot. And some fathers see that as an insult.
So,
Like,
yes.
how will you bring hot dry gin for me?
Normal-
Why not bring let me say a respectable wine, something presentable you get.
Yes.
Why bring hot or dry gin for me? So I don't know, how is it like? Is it actually applicable to your
It
own
is
culture
applicable
too?
to my own
You don't just
culture.
carry.
You don't
They
bring
see that as
dry
an
gin.
insult, right?
That's the part for dry gin will definitely come. That is when they have accepted you. That's first visit. That first visit that the elders come, the parents of the lady will now tell them, okay, we have seen what you came with. So who is the person?
Okay.
Supposing the parent of the lady have like maybe 2-3 girls.
Okay.
You that is the person that want to marry her, you should have told your parents or your people that this is how the lady looks, this is this about her, this is this about her. So now your elders will now explain to the parents of.
So now it's the elders that will go back to the groom.
Yes.
The groom to be sorry.
Yes, and
To tell him that this is interesting.
So if they come and your parents are like, no, we don't want, they will go back and give the feedback to you that this one is either she's married or she's taken, or the parents don't just want you in that family. So maybe if you want to do prayer warrior system, you can do prayer warrior system if you really think that that's the person for you. But that is the first part of it. So the next one is after they have accepted that, okay, we accept your cola, we accept your wine, then the groom will now come. When the groom now comes, this is now where we call it the normal people. Everybody normally.
So it means in your Ohafia culture, after the first visit with just the elders, right?
Yes.
Going to make inquiries. The second visit has to do with the groom to be.
Yes.
Okay, he will not
come.
But is he coming with the elders or he just?
He's coming with his elders.
Okay.
It's to say that he's not coming alone.
Okay.
Like he's coming with people, and based the way our tradition is, it is family marrying family, not just one person to the other person. Even if you're coming from outside Ohafia, it is as it is now. Maybe me, I want to get married to your brother, or your brother wants to get married to me. I'm marrying your whole family, and he too is marrying my whole family. That is how the Ohafia people take it. So the next one,
so it's like you people who have after the first visit, the second visit. This one is traditional marriage has not taken place, so
it's now that traditional marriage will take place.
This is just like an introduction. So it's like a 3-time process, right?
Yes.
Okay.
A 3-time process. So now the last one for the marriage to kick off fully, they will now give you the list.
Okay, that's what you call the list.
Yes, that's
wow.
The list.
I love that.
You get the list. But the top things on the list is that first off, you have to get outfit for the both parents.
Here comes what I wanted to say. You have your culture. I hope the bride price is not so much. When I'm talking about bride price, you think I'm talking about the money you pay on the woman's head. And this is the money. She's not my wife.
Bride price is.
But I'm talking about the things in that list.
The list, because
yes,
our bride price, to be frank, our bride price is cheap.
Like seriously?
Yes. But
okay.
The things on that list,
then it's not cheap.
The things on that list is not fun.
Then it's not cheap.
That's when there's something called.
And I noticed something. Before I played the traditional marriage video, I noticed that people have more of male doing things than the female.
Yes,
culture.
the male.
Because I know that most times when
yeah.
I've seen other traditional marriage, I noticed that women, they cook. You see women gathering together, the togetherness, they try to cook and all of that. But in this one, I see something different. I see a group of youths, male folks gathered. You see a pot. Okay, let's play this video for traditional marriage. Let's play the Ohafia traditional marriage. Just that intro, and you see the male, how they are being gathered with the food in the pot. I was like, what's up? You see the male folks that are doing everything. How far with the female? Okay, but let's see this video.
Everything I want, I someone you can move. I want it. Whether if I think I find in the bed, give them something to talk about. Ebelebe. Whether if I think I find in the bed.
You need to sit down and dance. Like I read that music, didn't stop. Like let me just continue.
Yes.
But we just have to continue with our show, man. It's so interesting. But you see that first part that I was talking about, like you see the male, right? Is it the male that cooks in the marriage? Let me understand.
No, it's not as if the male cooks in the marriage. It's just like maybe the man is coming from outside Ohafia to come and take this lady from that area. Yes. Okay. Now in as much as you cut me off in one part.
sorry.
Yes. So if you come as a groom, you see the lady's parents with a box of dresses.
Okay.
Then you see if she is the second child, that's the second daughter, you must see her elder sister
first.
Yes.
Okay.
Then after seeing her elder sister, then you can now go ahead. Then the last one that will make these men that you saw now gather and come out and say they want to come and cook or whatever for you. It's like they're giving you a respect, but you must drop something for them. So
it's all boils down to money again.
Yes, these are her kinsmen. So you drop, and it gives you a foothold in that her community. So if there should be any problem in the marriage or whatsoever, you carry her and come back. They will trash her case. If it's something to collect her back, collect her back. If it's something for you guys to just settle amicably, you can settle amicably. But that particular third one of seeing her kinsmen is to give you that foothold in.
Okay, so if the man is from the Ohafia culture, like the Ohafia,
okay,
that's youth I've seen, those men will not be involved. They'll still come. And that's what I'm saying now. The male, you understand? I'm supposed to like see more activities of female in your culture. But this one is different entirely. Like I see more of the male folks and I was like, what's happening? Even when you want to check your Ohafia traditional attire, you see more of the male. Then I ask, what's up? We'll play a video of your Ohafia dance, right? Their what dance.
The thing is,
it's
from
only
the beginning, I said we are called warriors, so you don't expect them to show you their maidens. They'll actually show you the people that are called warriors.
Like seriously.
So we are hiding behind the warriors.
Wow. Okay, let's talk about infidelity in your marriage. What happens when you cheat? You understand? As a female, I know we are in the men's
Nothing
world.
happens to the male. So
we are in the men's. That's what I want to say. We are in the men's world. Where men can cheat. They tell you we are in the men's world, right? Because most of the people I've called on this culture show, all they tell me is when you cheat as a male, nothing happens to you. It's all boils down to the fact that the women faces the repercussions. Yeah. But it is what it is, right? It's culture, we can't change it. So what happens in your culture when the female cheats? Let's not even say when the male cheats, because nothing will happen. So when the female cheats,
when the female cheats, well, I believe this. Well, for me, in my own culture, is that when the female cheats, she must give an open confession, like to her kinsmen, to her husband's people, to the entire community, that this is what I did with this person, whether the person is nearby or not. If she does not do that, her womb will be tied.
What about the one that has given birth? Maybe you're a dog giving birth.
Well, for the one that is dog giving birth, I cannot say anything about that one. But for the one that maybe you just got married and situation happened and you cheated or whatever happened, if you don't give an open confession, you won't be tied. According to our
and nothing happens to the male.
And nothing happens to the male. It goes scot-free.
That's nice. The thing is, some culture will tell you the female will run mad. Some will tell you if they don't confess, the child is being affected. The child either dies, or if the husband finds out you're cheating and does not do anything about it, he will die when he eats your food. So every culture with their own. I think your culture is similar with the Kuru culture of Plateau.
Yeah.
Because I remember my guest was saying, if you cheat, you understand, if you're in labor, you get hooked up there. You get hooked up there, and nothing you guys will be done until you confess that okay,
I
this
did
is
this.
what I've done. I think it's same because yours soon now. The difference is that your
You
own, when
will
she's
not-
in labor, she
yeah.
can't put to bed. Your own, you will not be able
You
to
will not be
conceive,
able to
right?
conceive.
Wow, it is what it is. This is the beautiful part of the
Culture.
Ohafia culture. Okay, viewers, we'll be going on a quick break. And when we come back, we get to talk more about the Ohafia culture, the interesting parts of this culture. I really enjoyed the show already. You're not going anywhere. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than SRTV Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything. Looking
Ooh la la! The second edition of the Nigerian Week London 2024 is here.
It's another blend of arts and culture, entertainment, business, and networking activities.
A week-long extravaganza showcasing the best of Nigerian music, dance, craft, fashion, and businesses.
Taking place at the prestigious Lighthouse Theatre, 262-274 Camberwell Road, London, SE5 OAY. Date 22nd to 28 July 2024.
Tickets are available at eventbrite.com. For partnership and sponsorship, please visit superiorradioandtelevision.com.
Or call +4407 459 513 619 or +4420 3623 8755.
Email info@superiorradioandtelevision.com or visit our website www.superiorradioandtelevision.com/Nigerian Week 2024.
Come and experience a nation's culture that resides in the heart and in the soul of its people.
Welcome back, viewers, with that quick break. We're still on the show, your culture. Our culture, my culture, when we talk about people's culture, and today we're talking about the Ohafia culture in Abia State. And my co-host here has been able to tell me a lot of interesting things about their culture. And I think I'm enjoying the culture show already. I'm enjoying the Ohafia culture. It's really interesting if you ask me. Okay, I think before we went on the break, you talked about the part of infidelity, where a woman will find it difficult to conceive, right?
Yes.
When she cheats on her husband. Okay, now let's go down to the masquerade, masquerade part. What time of the year do the masquerades come out?
Well, they have time in the New Yam Festival.
Okay,
We have the Ekpe Festival.
Ekpe Festival.
Yes.
Okay.
We have the Ibangu Festival. That's concerning wrestlers though, but they come out after the wrestlers are finished doing their fight and everything. Now that wrestlers fight is not as if they want to injure themselves or wound themselves. It's just to know who will be the first to put the other person on the ground,
Okay.
like to put your back on the ground. Then we have what we call the Ibauchi. That one I've attended it like twice. It's where age group is about the age group people, like from 70 to 80 years, 80 to 90 years, 90 to 100 years. They complete their projects and they have a celebration during that period. Then the normal Christmas period, definitely masquerade comes out that period.
So this period that the masquerade comes out, like it's something they celebrate, right? Like people come
Yes.
back from different parts of the world just to come
comes
celebrate.
yes, especially that of the age group. That one most especially when this sometimes we call it Ibaikbe, sometimes we call it Ibauche. Ibauche in the meaning that it's a time of happiness. So everybody should come and have fun and celebrate. Same thing with the Ibaikbe. Ekbe just simply means masquerade, when the masquerade are going to come out. So sometimes before this masquerade comes out, announcements will be made. Before now, where now we can actually come outside and see the masquerades and dance with them. Before now, when they are coming out, you don't come out. You just stay in your house.
If you come out, what we have?
Whatever is sleeping.
That's what we are asking. Let's go. No, that's it though.
Okay, mainly the thing is the main reason why you're not meant to come out is because sometimes they are sanitizing the land.
Okay.
So if you come out that period, it's just like we all know that the world is removed from the spiritual. So now if you come out that period, it's either you run mad or you just drop dead. So we were not allowed to see them before. But now that Christianity has come,
That's what I wanted
Everything
to
is
ask. Now, has
coming down.
Christianity changed anything in your culture?
Yes, it has. It has changed a lot of things. It has changed. Before, during New Year festival, there's this story my grandma told us. A real life story, actually. During New Year festival, you are not allowed to come outside. It's only the native doctors. I think there should be a video of where the native doctors pass. The native doctors will come out, look at the whole environment, then go back. Then you will see a head. That's, you see the native doctor, their children that are following them. They cut off their heads, carry them on the platter. And as they're carrying that head on the platter, you're still seeing that same child coming behind the native doctor. So you're not permitted to see all these things.
Yeah, truly. It's not
But
something.
since Christianity came, it has reduced. It's not really like
It's not like
that.
the advent of
Yes,
Christianity will change everything.
yes,
But
but it has reduced. They don't do that sacrifices of slicing the head. They just do the sacrifice of, okay, it's time we'll bring out the yam, offer the yam to the gods in their shrine, then bring it out to
I want to
the
ask this
community.
question. Whose head will they be slicing? Let me understand.
Their children's head.
Are you serious? Wow. This is deep. I needed to ask.
They use my grandma said during that period they use baskets. During the New Year festival, they use baskets, go to the stream. Our stream is far. There's a stream called Okoboro, that particular stream. They go there, fetch water in that basket. The water will not leak, they bring it back.
And this
Just
is more
wash it
spiritual, man.
So it's more of the spiritual. That's why
Water
you're not
in the
meant to come-
basket.
yes, that's why you're not meant to come out.
So now that goes on to the question I wanted to ask. Talking about river, you have rivers in your place, right?
enough.
Now, is it the kind of river that strangers can go into and nothing will happen to them? Because this one that you fetch water and put it in the basket. How can a stranger go into that kind of place?
Well, before now, because I know I always chat with my grandma to like find out about my culture and the rest. So she said before everybody's permitted to go to the stream, but there's a particular time you don't go to the stream.
Even people from the Ohafia.
Yes. Once it's 12 noon, that's in the afternoon, we don't go to the stream. Through 2 o'clock, we don't go to the stream. And in the evening,
But why?
once, well,
Why? Now there's a culture show. I need to know.
the reason is because at that period, the sea people, they come out.
Just call it direct.
The
Why?
mermaids, the mommy waters, they come out to come and like say the sea goddess, they come out to come and examine the environment.
Oh my God, you can imagine when strangers come into this kind of
So
place.
you don't,
And they are not
you
being
must-
educated about
you
this.
must be educated about where you're going to. And once is, if you're not an indigene, like they call it son of the soil or daughter of the soil, you cannot also go to the stream once it's 8 p.m. in the night till now. Now that one is still happening till now. But the one of 12 in the afternoon has normalized, but the one of 8 p.m. you're not permitted.
Okay, I know that the advent of Christianity has changed a lot of things in the culture, right? Now let's talk about, for example, I know every culture ought to be respected, and every culture is unique, right? So what is that thing? I know culture cannot be changed though.
Yeah.
What is that thing you feel like they should change your culture?
Hmm.
Like this thing is not favoring a lot of people. It's really not making any sense. If you have the power, you feel like they should change it. So what's that thing?
Well, if this question had come before now, I would have actually had an answer to it. But since it's coming now, the answer I'll give to it is I don't think there's anything that I should change, because the former one was an Ada is not supposed to marry from outside.
Really?
Yes. You must marry both the Ada.
And when you fall in love with somebody that is not from Ohafia, what will you do?
Well, I don't want to use my. Okay, I have somebody, for instance. Yes, she's an Ada. When the first tutor came, he was rejected because he was not from Ohafia.
Are you serious?
The second one came, he was rejected because he's not from Ohafia. Now Christianity has, just like you said, Christianity has
So what if
changed a lot of
the
things.
girl's time is going like in the house?
Actually, her time was going until her brothers had to like stand
Intervene.
up to it, and it's not as if these people that are coming are not
good people.
reasonable or good people, and they are also Christians. If we say we are Christians, why can't we just accept it? And that's how finally the fourth one, that was
Fourth one?
yes, the fourth one that came was now, that was how she was able to get married. So if there was anything I would have wanted to change, it would have been that ideology of the Ada just have to marry from her own village. Sometimes it's hard,
But
but
the
it
truth
comes
is,
down to the village.
that thing is actually in most places, most culture, you understand, do that. They don't allow their first daughter to go far. They feel like she should be
She
with
should
that
be with
person.
them because she's the mom.
To me, I feel like it's really not favoring them, because first daughters too have the right to love whoever they want to love. Yes, not too much like one from that place. Okay, that's nice. That's your culture is beautiful. Okay, I want us to see a video of their war dance. That their dance.
We
Let
dance
me
with
see.
the chest.
Like let me
Men
see.
dance
Let me
with
see
the
the
chest.
different part of
And they carry that
the different type
on
of
their
dance
head,
of the Ohafia.
warrior.
Let's see this
The
video
warrior
of the
beauty.
Ohafia dance and see how they are dancing, because I've seen other culture. You get, I've seen the way they dance, the way they put their dance step.
We the ladies, we dance
The
with
way they
our
shake
waist,
their head and
but
all
the
of that.
guys, they dance
Okay,
with
it's
their
even different
chests.
types. Okay, the chest. So warrior,
Yes.
fight.
Yes.
Fight. Let's see this video. Man, now what you said is true. Like I've seen it. There's another dance there. Their word dance. Right? I think it's like two
Similar.
different kinds. Yeah, but I think there's a difference. There's a little bit
Yeah.
difference in it. I want us to see that video of their dance. But is it actually only will still actually be about the war? The war. You could have like a normal dance.
Our
like this.
normal dance, but it still boils back to this one.
Okay, let's see this video.
It still boils back to the war.
Ohafia people, you must be strong. Just only people you are eating your place. When I was talking about your food, you did not mention fufu. This one that they like fighting. Eh? You did not
It's
mention
not
fufu.
about the fufu.
You know, what's giving them strength? Where are they getting strength from? What are they eating? Is it the abacha? Let me know.
Well, we eat fufu too. We eat gari. We are good people with gari, like very well. Bountiful harvesters.
Okay, before we call the show a wrap, I just want to ask you a few things in your culture like that. What do you call father in your place?
Papa.
Like, are you serious? What about mother?
Mama.
There's one that they said Dede. I think it's from Abia State.
Dede is elder brother.
Really? Okay, people call Dede too. So what do you call school in your place?
Every.
I was thinking there's this thick language stuff, like you pronounce it differently. Same thing. So everywhere.
Is the one, yeah, I know.
So what about this one? I hope you can answer me. What do you call mortar in your place?
Eku.
Mortar. Are you serious? How can you answer? This would be a good place to wrap up the show on your culture. I think we have been able to hear a lot of interesting things about your Ohafia culture. Your culture is beautiful. Your culture is interesting. I learned a lot from this culture show, if you ask me, and I enjoyed the show. Really, from their food. You didn't tell me if people fabulous. Are people great farmers?
Wow, we're great farmers. So the last time I went to the village, my grandfather dragged me to the farm.
Okay, so they farm a lot, which is
So
good.
yes, we farm.
And they have a river. You get the time frame that you cannot go close to that river is one thing I learned from
We have
this
big
show today.
rivers. We have
Yeah.
What's the name? Well, we have 3 rivers. There's one that just produces clean water.
And all of them from 12 to 2, you are not permitted to go there.
Yes.
Yeah, which makes this culture unique. And the masquerade also, you can see the dance. The dance is about war. It's not giving you it's not giving you that normal cultural, but it's good. That's the Ohafia
In
culture.
addition to that masquerade charade, right? You are permitted to beat whosoever has been finding your trouble. Like if you're beating
On that day,
somebody,
on that day,
yes,
I'm not
get
going
a
there.
cane.
I'm not going there.
The 2 of you you're not fighting, you're not tearing your clothes, you just beat each other.
Then you said to wow, that's good. It's interesting though. Now, but the people that like watching people fight, people that like watching this kind of thing will go there, make videos and catch from it. It's cool. I love that. Okay, if you are not forget to follow us on our social media page, SRTV. Please tell people about SRTV. Tell a friend to tell a friend, just like the chain about SRTV. And please don't forget to subscribe on that subscription button there on YouTube. We are there on Facebook and on Instagram as well. All about the social media, we're there. Tell people about us and don't forget to leave us with your thoughts. Let's get to know what you think about SRTV. You know now, we are not just saying it, it's actually happening. We have a lot of amazing and beautiful content to bring to you. So if you're not regret following SRTV, keep watching SRTV and make your game Maryval Eze. See you again next time on the Country Show.
Are you tired of endless search for the perfect property? Look no further. Let SRTV Real Estate be your trusted partner in the journey to finding your dream home. We can offer you a dream home in a serene environment and beautiful ambience, surrounded with modern nature. That's definitely what you crave for. Well, you asked for it, and here we have it. Why not live the best of your dreams by making do with time, space, and value? The smartest form of real estate investment is that which is done at the initial public offer. Join the long list of satisfied clients who have chosen SRTV Real Estate for all their property needs. We pride ourselves in turning your dreams into homes. Act today. Secure your slice of a palace, even on a flexible payment plan, and embark on a journey towards a brighter tomorrow. Your dream is valid.